as you can see, I have a water leak in my tail light, and the water is filled up to there. Let me just move it so you can see the water sloshing around right there. So today I'm going to take the tail light out and empty that water out and then seal it. There's a crack right here. I don't know if that's where it got in or how the water got in, but I'll find the source of the water and seal that off. To remove the tail light from an Acura MDX, there's two screws holding it in. There's one here and one here. You can't see them yet because there's covers. So you just pop off these covers with a screwdriver, and they just open. They don't come off. They just hinge out. So hinge out this one too. Just pop it open. And then there's a Phillips head screw. It also has a hex head, so I'll use the hex head. So an 8mm socket fits that hex head. Once you have the two screws out, the whole thing pops up like that. There's two tabs on this far side going into the car, so once you pop this loose, then you just want to pull it straight out so that you don't break those tabs off. So just kind of wiggle it out. There we go. And the two tabs poke into these two plastic grommets back here. You can just see that. That's one of them right there. A white plastic tab pokes into there. So now that I have it loose, I can take the light bulb out and dump the water out at least. So you can see the water in this thing, and when I tip it up, it's just leaking right out that crack right in the backup light lens. So that's what I need to seal. I actually didn't even need to take the bulb out to dump it out. I can just dump it out this crack. It's a pretty good leak there. So I'm going to go ahead and drain this, and then I'll get some kind of silicone sealer in there. To remove the taillight fixture from the car, I'm going to need to take these bulbs out with their wiring harnesses. So I'm just going to twist them counterclockwise, and they have, like, you know, little twist lock things. You can see there has little slots, and you just twist it and then pop it out of the slot. So just twist it counterclockwise about 1/3 of a turn, and then just pop it out. And the wire harnesses are in these little captive things. You just kind of pop it out of there. And now the whole thing's free of the car. Once you've dumped all the water out of the tail light, it'll have a little bit of moisture still in there. Just use a hair dryer to finish drying it out. If you find that there's little pieces of schmutz inside, like, I don't know if you can see that, but there's like a dark piece of stuff stuck to the inside, probably mildew or algae or something. You could just stick your finger in the hole in the back and just get that loose and get it out with your finger. After you've blow dried through these holes, it'll get pretty hot. You can just leave this thing laying around. If you have time, just leave it laying around and let it dry some more, just air dry to get it completely dry. When the lens cover is completely dry, we want to patch the original hole. So if you look right down through here, you can see where the lens is split. It just split straight across. So I'm going to use Loctite super glue gel control to seal the crack. I've taken a stick and just carved like a little applicator for myself, because you can't really reach down in there with just the bottle. So I'll put it on the applicator and then put it down in the lens. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of super glue on the outside to seal the crack from outside. And that should do it. Now I just need to reinstall. So to reinstall the light, you just take your light bulb fixtures and put them back in the order that you took them out. I don't think they'll fit where they're not supposed to go, so it's fairly easy. And you turn them clockwise, of course, until they stop. Then make sure you put the harnesses back in the little harness holders, these little clips here. And then these white bayonets here, you'll just stab those into the little grommets on the left side. Push them in until you hear it click, and then reinstall your two screws here into these spots. And then close these little tabs. Just push them in until they click. And you're all done. Thank you for watching.